Today on Political Access, we've got another coin flip battle for you. It's going to be Robert F. Kennedy Jr. for the Democrats up against Ron DeSantis for the Republicans. This was suggested to me in the comments. It's not exactly the kind of matchup I would normally do, but I figured it's easy enough to do and I can make somebody happy in the comments. So let's get started here, and it's going to be heads for Kennedy and tails for DeSantis. And let's get started here. Let's start flipping, and it's going to be Alaska first, 3 electoral votes. It's going to go to Ron DeSantis. How about Hawaii? And that's going to go to Kennedy. So we've got both candidates on the board. Now we've got Washington State. And that's going to go to Kennedy. Kennedy with a lead. And now we're going to go to Oregon. 8 electoral votes. Ron DeSantis takes Oregon. How about California? Early on, a lot of votes here in California. Somebody's going to have a big lead, and it's going to be Kennedy. Now we're going to go to Nevada, and that's going to go to Kennedy as well. Now we've got Idaho, 4 more electoral votes, and that is going to go to Ron DeSantis. And now we're going to go to Utah, 6 electoral votes going to Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And how about Arizona? That's the next state. Kennedy again. Now we're going to go up to Montana. That'll be the next state. And Kennedy claims those 4 electoral votes. How about Wyoming? 3 more electoral votes, and Ron DeSantis claims those 3. How about Colorado? 10 more electoral votes. And that is going to go back to Robert F. Kennedy. Now we've got New Mexico. And that's going to go to Ron DeSantis. So far, Kennedy with a big lead. He's at 107, DeSantis at 23. Now we're going to go to North Dakota. And that's going to go to Kennedy. How about South Dakota? 3 more electoral votes. Kennedy again. How about Nebraska at large? 2 electoral votes going to Ron DeSantis. Now we've got to go through Nebraska's 1st congressional district. And that's going to go to DeSantis. How about the 2nd congressional district? And that's going to be Kennedy. Now we've got the 3rd congressional district. It's usually a very red district. This time it's going to go blue. And now we're going to go to Kansas, another red state. And this time it goes blue as well. So now we're going to go down to Oklahoma with its 7 electoral votes. And that's going to go to Kennedy. And now we've got Texas, 40 electoral votes. Ron DeSantis, he's in the hole pretty bad. He's going to need this state. And it's going to go to Ron DeSantis. So DeSantis, back in it, picks up those 40 electoral votes. He's going to need more than that. But now it's a much closer match as we head into Minnesota. That's going to go to Kennedy. How about Iowa? 6 more electoral votes, and that's going to go to Kennedy. A lot of blue on this map. A lot of these large states, they're going blue this time. Large in terms of land area, I mean, as we head into Missouri. And that's going to go to Kennedy. How about Arkansas? 6 more electoral votes. Kennedy again. Kennedy building a wall here along the Mississippi River. And we've got Louisiana. That's the next state. Ron DeSantis finally back on the board. He's got a patch of red here surrounding Texas. But now we're going to go to Wisconsin. 10 electoral votes. Ron DeSantis takes Wisconsin. And now we've got Illinois. 19 electoral votes. It's going to go back to Kennedy. And now we're going to go to Michigan. And DeSantis, he's going to have to start picking up some of these states. He's not getting Michigan, though. It's going back to Kennedy. Indiana is the next state. And that's going to go to Kennedy as well. And now we got to do Kentucky. There's 8 votes for Ron DeSantis. How about Tennessee? 11 electoral votes going to Robert Kennedy. Now we're going to do Mississippi. So we head down toward the Sun Belt, and that's going to go to Kennedy again. Ton of blue so far. It's not over yet. Alabama's the next state. Kennedy again. Wow. Ron DeSantis, he's got to pick up his home state here, Florida, or he's going to have a lot of trouble winning this election. So let's flip it for Florida. Here it is. And it goes to Kennedy. So that's not looking good here for Ron DeSantis. Look at all this blue. But we're going to go to Georgia. However, if Kennedy wins it, he's won the entire election. So it'd be a bad night for Ron DeSantis if it goes blue. Let's flip it. Wow, Robert Kennedy has won the election on Georgia. And I think that's the earliest I've seen anybody win it. That is a complete blowout. But as always, we've got to finish out the rest of the states to see if it's close or if it's a complete landslide. So let's go to South Carolina. This is a blue sun belt so far, and it stays blue. Kennedy takes South Carolina. How about North Carolina? Can DeSantis get anything going here? And he does get North Carolina. How about Ohio? And that's going to go back to Kennedy. How about West Virginia? There's 4 electoral votes for Ron DeSantis. And maybe DeSantis will do better in New England. Let's find out. Here's Maine at large. Nope, that's going to go to Kennedy. How about Maine's 1st congressional district? Kennedy again. Here's the 2nd congressional district. Kennedy again. Wow, this is a horrible night for Ron DeSantis as we head into New Hampshire. Kennedy again. Kennedy is relentless here. How about Vermont? That's a very blue state. This time, though, it does go red for Ron DeSantis. Now I've got New York, 28 electoral votes. Kennedy takes New York. Wow, this is definitely a blowout. And now we've got Massachusetts. And that's going to Kennedy again. Kennedy takes Massachusetts. And Connecticut, next state. Kennedy again. Here's Rhode Island. And that goes to Ron DeSantis. Now we've got New Jersey. 14 electoral votes. And that is going to Kennedy again. And now let's keep it moving. Delaware. Kennedy again. Why not? Nobody can stop this guy. Next state is Maryland. And that's going to go to Kennedy. There is no stopping Kennedy. He's on a rampage, and we just got to get out of his way. Here's Washington, D.C. Well, even with the night Kennedy's having, somehow he cannot make D.C. blue. DeSantis takes D.C. It's pretty funny, but let's go to Pennsylvania. And that goes to Ron DeSantis. And one more state left. It's Virginia. 13 electoral votes. Going to Ron DeSantis. And there's your map. 384 for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. 154 for Ron DeSantis. And this is the most lopsided map I've had. It even beat out the Ted Turner-Donald Trump matchup. So how about this map? Look at all that blue. Patches of red out there. But most of these states are blue. Kennedy went on a tear. DeSantis was on a hole. There was no way he was getting out of it. And this is one of the all-time biggest landslides. So let me know in the comments, what did you think of this matchup? Take a look at that map. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. On your way out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video.